She was both prophetess and judge over the house. Prophetess in the sense that not only did she go around making sure she held people accountable, not by speaking down on people and judging people and saying, you're not like me and I have the right to tell you what to do. No, but by motivating, leading with love, loving her community of people enough to say, we can do better than this, you guys. I see you guys are falling off in this area. We got to get back over here. We don't want to fall out of alignment with God. Reminding you, sometimes, friend, you need people amongst you to come and remind you of your greatness. Sometimes life can get so weary on you that you'll get up and you'll lay down and you'll get up and lay down and get up and lay down. And you'll go out there and conquer the mountain and you'll come back down to the valleys and you'll go and conquer new mountains and come back down to the valleys and you will forget. There will be seasons in your life where you will spend the majority of your time in the valleys, in the shadow of a larger mountain. And you will forget what it was like to bask in the fullness of the sun. You are the same person. You've got the same set of qualities. It's just a different season. And you're located in another area. Yeah, you are who you are. And God will send you a Deborah, a prophetess, and a judge to come amongst you, not to judge you and say, shame on you for standing over here in this valley all this time, but to say, look at me. You must have forgotten who you are, friend. God sent me to remind you of all the greatness that I know to be within you. Do you not know how fast I ran to get over here to you? Because I was so excited to tell you this, because I know this to be just as true as I'm standing here before you. Friend, I'm so impressed by you. I remember I saw these things that you did and how it inspired me. I remember when I stood amongst our brethren and our sisters and they rang your name and they sang your name and they spoke words that you did and how it reverberated amongst people and how people were inspired of you. I remember you from the 5th grade. I remember how great you were in high school. I remember how your mother and your family loved you. I remember how mom and dad were so proud of you when you did X, Y, all these things are the positive side of judgment, friend. They are the way that judgment really should come across. It's weighing your actions and speaking life to them to give you hope, to lift you up, and to remind you of your greatness so that you reestablish your purpose. This was Deborah. Again, she was a prophetess also. Meaning, she was the walking, living avatar that God would use to convey God's truth to the children. She would be that one single person within the sea of people that God could rely upon to be dedicated enough in her walk to say, align with God so that she can get everything God needs for her to get in relation to moving amongst God's children and doing God's will. She, in her nature, her righteous nature, amongst the sea of God's children would be appreciated for the gifts she brought forward. They would know Deborah was a woman of integrity, to be relied upon, to give them a truthful word of God. That she didn't come and you got to go hide what you're doing and act like you're doing this and you're really doing that. She was understanding. She wasn't a judge that came and rebuked you and spoke down on you and dissed you and condemned you because you were being less than what you were created to do. She understood. She was truly your sister. She's in the trenches with you. She knows all the ins and outs of the avenues and the systems and the neighborhoods and the whereabouts and the goings on as you. But to have her around was a gift. It meant that you would be protected. Why? Because God valued her. And because she held herself in a regard, even though swimming in murky water, right along with you, she found a way to keep herself aligned to the power of God, to get the fullness of God, and she wasn't selfish with it. She shared it amongst everybody. This was Deborah. We're going to be reading from the book